Hi everybody, it's Dave from Cigar Box Guitars. I thought I'd make a bit of a video to try and explain and take away some of the difficulties, I guess, of understanding 4-string cigar box guitar the way that I tune them, and a lot of people do. And I guess it took me a long time to kind of work out how you move across from regular guitar and use what you know there to and apply it to your 4-string cigar box guitars. So essentially, like, here's a regular guitar. Essentially you've got two options. You can either use the middle set of strings, the A, D, G, B. You can detune your A string down to a G and you have an open G tuning. So that's one of the tunings, the middle set of strings. What you need to remember as a guitarist is start to visualize you've lost your two outside strings and you've tuned your A string down to a G. A lot of your shapes stay the same, like say your minor shape. Your D, G, B strings are still tuned D, G, B. Three-finger bar is still a major, so you got your major, omitting that string. So, there you go. The other option is to use your high set of strings. So now you've got your D, G, B and E string. That's my other tuning, which I'll show you on one of my 4-stringers. The cool thing with this choice of strings is you can leave it tuned standard. So if you happen to be a ukulele player, for example, just play your regular chords. This will now sound as a D chord. You know it as a G chord because basically when you play ukulele you are hearing it up here, which is a G. D, E, F, F sharp, G. So you could play something, you'll be playing in a different key, but you could play using what you know in your ukulele chords. So that's cool. If you detune your E string down to a D, you have an open D tuning. Open G tuning, because you've got D, G, B, D, which I haven't tuned that down. And the other cool thing is that you can tune it to open D, D, F sharp, A, D. So I'll show you some of that on my 4-string guitar so you can kind of get familiar. So this is the first option of tuning. This is using your middle set of strings, your 5th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. Visualize you've lost your 2 E strings. You've detuned your A string down to a G. So now you've got a G, D, G, which is like the 3-string. Right. What it's all about. So get my foot rest here, make it a bit easier to hold this. So once again, visualize what you already know. Major, straight across. Minor is like your minor shape, but because you've detuned it actually becomes. So there you go. So this is of course for sale at the moment. Pet Disher. So that's great. The advantage of that is if you're already familiar with 3-string, G, D, G, you've got that added with the extra B string. The other option, which I really like, is, like I said, use your high strings, your first, second, third, fourth strings. In this case, I've just so you got D, G, B, and your E string tuned down to a D. Nice thing here is all you do is modify your regular chords simply by moving back 2 frets on what is now a D string. It's not an E string. So your D shape, you have to move this up. Don't know why I said back, sorry. Move it up 2 frets. So you got G. Bar is a D chord, C. And the other cool tuning, like I said, is you can leave it as a standard tuned guitar and just play the top parts of all of your chords, regular shapes. Ukulele players find that really handy. The other thing is to tune it down to open D. So I like that you can have different tunings with this choice of strings. So there you go, some basic ideas. So this is one I just completed yesterday. Did something I haven't done before, which is actually string it through the bowl here, which I rather like, this simple solution to that. So it's a Romeo e Julieta cigar box, corners on all 8 corners, fretted pet dish bowl. So I hope that gives you a bit of an idea. So the main thing to understand, and I made this because I get this a lot when I have guitarists stop at my market stalls. And they are so confused, just find this alternate, open chord tuning is really hard, open tuning. And it's not, in fact. In both of those options of open G, you only have one string which is varied from your regular. So once you visualize the chord shapes you know on your 3 strings that are tuned regular, and then just modify the 4th string, which is different, then it takes you a long way to being able to see things are just Cheers everybody. Hope this helps a little bit. Bye for now.